the limit for declaring or retiring of a batsman has been increased from 35 runs to 50 runs. So we can have half centuries from many players today. I think we have first over commentary in Tulu language.
I would like to thank our sponsors A. Sridhar, Little Poppins, Meta Helicon LLP, MEJCPL, Plectra, Qton, Rudra TMX, Theaters for You, Umixo, Avirat Group, Dev Concrete, Minoti, Newton Automation, Cromani Steels Private Limited, EasyPay, Italica, Rajvi Alpines, Rajvi Status, Super City, Agua Mount, Sun Sports, DD Shine Company, Juggernaut, V1 Infrastructure, Popular, Greenhouse, MAP, Sunheart Ceramic, Parshvanath Corporation, Astha Real Infra Private Limited, and Pleasure Trip.
The Avengers are out on the field wanting to avenge for their round robin defeat to Rajvi Royals. The Rajvi Royals batsmen are out to give a royal performance once again. The umpires are setting up the wickets. The weather is beautiful. We hope the cricket is even more beautiful. The batsman to take strike seems to be Dhruv in his blue cap. No, he is on the non-striker's end. The batsman. Can we have the name of the batsman who will take strike? Jignesh Bhai will take strike. And Shivang Bhai will open the bowling for the Avengers. Shivang Bhai is like Neil Johnson. He opens the bowling, he opens the batting. And if the batsman defends it to him, he will also open the fielding. The warm-ups are done. We are ready for play. Big appeal on the first ball. The entire team converging, but the umpire turns them down. An eventful start to the game. The batsman wanting to glide the ball but missing the shot. The guide played again over the infield. Big chase, but the ball wins the race. It's a boundary. First boundary of the match. Scored by Jignesh. Right in the slot, defended towards a mid-wicket region, and the batsman takes a quick single. That's good application from Jignesh Bhai. Following up the boundary with the single. It's very important to rotate the strike in this format. and make sure the scoreboard is ticking. I see the same determination in Dhruv Bhai's eyes as I saw in Deva in Lagan. Played towards mid-off, no run. That's right in the slot, short ball, slammed away to the fine leg region for a boundary. That ball was asking to be hit, and Dhruv did not make any mistakes, converted the opportunity to score a boundary. What a comeback! What a comeback by Shivang. In the block hold, and the middle stump is uprooted. The best side for a fast bowler, and Avirat Avengers make the first breakthrough. At the end of the first over, the score is 9 runs, 1 wicket. That's a 6. The ball sailing over the deep mid wicket fielder. Shot again. The ball is up in the air. The fielder coming underneath, and it's a catch. That's a second blow to the Rajvi Royals team. And the score is 15 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. The batsman trying to take a quick single and made it comfortably in the end. I think the Rajvi Royals need a partnership to get them through this initial slump in wickets. Nice line from the bowler. Well left. That's up in the air but falls in no man's land. That could have been the second wicket for Pranay Bhai, but not meant to be. And a lucky escape for the batsman. At the end of 2 overs, the score is 16 runs, 2 wickets. Shivang Bhai will continue from the clock tower end. Shivang Bhai starts with a ball in the block hole. Well negotiated by Somil. A heave and a miss. There was tons of night light between the bat and the ball, and the batsman is very lucky that the ball did not hit the stumps. Play straight back bit of confusion, no run taken. The Avengers are maintaining the pressure, not giving away any easy singles. And this over has seen 3 dot balls so far. Short ball falls just short of the deep fine leg fielder. And a single taken. Quick single again, and they make it easily in the end. But what a brilliant over has this been. Only 2 runs from the over. 3 overs, 18 for the loss of 2 wickets.
The delivery from Pranay to a judge. That ball took edge of the bat and dribbling down to short fine leg. Was looking for the single earlier. Short offline delivery outside the off stump. Wanted to cut it. Nice delivery. Maintaining good line and length with that top order bowlers, especially Shivang and Pranay have maintained very good line and length on and around the off stump. Apart from a couple of short line deliveries. Stepping out and lofting it into the air and stay. Oh, captain drops the catch. That was straight to him. He had to move just a couple of feet away to his left. A straightforward catch dropped by the captain. What a life Ajaz has got. With a single, total moves into 19 for the loss of 2 wickets. Step beautifully into the gap for got the couple that was straight into the tree. With a couple total moves on to 21 for 2. Somil drew to, oh, what a diving effort. So at the end of the power play, Raji Royals, after put into bed by the average Avengers, 22 for 2. So Sivang is ready to bowl the last over of his quota and fifth of the inning. Hello. एक minute. Sorry. Oh, that was of the leg of the fielder at short cover. He was trying to run out the sawmill, but instead of that, he kicked it, and that went to the mid of boundary for 4. So with that boundary, total moves on to 26 for 2. The first qualifier is 20 over match, and Sivang is bowling third over of his quota. Thank you. Tries to mid off. Nicely played. That was on the leg stump and just glancing it to the final leg before Oxer pick up and throw. Both the batsmen were through for the single. So with a single, total moves on to 27 for 2. This time we flicked it to the mid-wicket that touched the bottom of that ball, so we'll get only a single adjudge. And with a single, total moves on to 28 for 2. Slowly and steadily the supporters are increasing. Lofted over the head of the man at long on. So first 6 of the qualifying round. First, second, second 6 second 6 of the qualifying round by a judge. 34 for 2. So that is the end of the 5th over. Rajveer Wells, after put into bed by the Avidas Avengers, 34 for 2 at the end of 5 overs. Change in bowling from the foot court end. Alkesh, I think, will start the fresh over. Mohammad betting on 9 of 11 deliveries and Somil betting on 10 of 10 deliveries. They had 2 early blows in the form of Dhruv when he was bowled by Shivang, and the next was Jignesh. Full land delivery from Alkesh, straight to the man at cover. This time it was rising delivery from Alkesh. So once again you can say that pitch is having different moods, behaving differently when the ball is pitching on and around the Golden Sport. Oh, he lost his body balance. I hope he is okay. While taking the last jump, Alkesh slipped. I think he is fine. And this time he tried to play uppercut and catch has been taken in the gully region. Big blow. So third wicket gone. I think it is Arpan who took the catch, right? Kahan. So next batsman is Shivam joining Ejaz. Next delivery from Alkesh and driven to cover, was looking for single, shy on the non-striker, and there is boundary. So two men were there. One was Sachin, who was within the 30-yard circle, and other batsman, other fielder, I think, is Pranay. So both the fielder couldn't back up. The throw from Parth was very quick and powerful. 38 for 3. Once again driven to cover, and this time they decided to not to go for the run. That is end of the over. 6 overs gone. 38 for 3. 6 ओवर की समाप्ति पर 38 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर राजवीर रॉयल्स पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए. So top 3 bowlers of Avirat, Shivang, Pranay and Alkesh, all of them got the wickets. In fact, Pranay had a chance to get couple, but the catch was stopped at the boundary line by the captain himself. So Pragnesh started with a nice delivery just outside the off stump, probing delivery. Nagging line and length. The Avirat Avengers bowlers have so far done very disciplined bowling. That was rising delivery guided to short third man. Flick of the toss. Little fumble at short fine leg. Was enough time for both the batsmen to go for the single. So one more to Ejaz with that single. Ejaz moves on to 10 into the double figure and total moves on to 39 for 3. And now captain is having a different field set, sending that right on the boundary toward his colleague. It is like Chandrapol style, Shivam using the bail to mark his leg stump. Goes at the back foot, covering the off stump, just pushing it to the cover region. Pragnesh was very quick on his follow through. Before the man at short cover comes, he picks up and back to his bowling mark. 20 over per inning, first qualifier. Oh. Full and delivery was outside the off stump, a white signal from the umpire. So Mr. Extra opening the account in the over number 7. Driven off the back foot, diving stop. Good piece of fielding at the short cover position by Rushil. This time that ball bounced from the good length spot. Shivam goes at the back foot, giving the respect to that delivery. That is the end of the over number 7. 40 for the loss of 3 wickets. So Alkesh continues. Stepping out and looking to drive it, making the overbid delivery Yorker. But at last got success to dig it out. Rajveer Royals need a good partnership sound base so that once they got the good partnership, the batsmen to follow can bat freely. Once again, up into the air toward the mid-wicket. Oh, that was a little bit improper judgment by Pranay. He was looking to pick up on the first bounce, but ball bounced over his head. Ajay got the boundary. That ball was in the air for a pretty long time. But Pranay was at the wideish mid-wicket. But that boundary total now was into 45 for 3. That was up the edge of the bat and running down to the final leg boundary. 4 runs. Lucky boundary for Ajay this time. And that boundary brings total to 49 for 3. I can see after the every delivery, the number of people in the crowd is increasing. Once again, Ajay coming out of the crease. And that was a full end delivery, pushed it to cover region. Alkesh picks up in the follow through. This time he flicked it to RD mid-wicket. There is a man at deep square leg. So we'll get only a single. And that single brings 50 for the Rajveer Royals, 50 on the board. But it took them almost 8 overs to reach 50. And 3 valuable wickets. Jignesh, Dhruv and Somil, the top order 3 batsmen from Rajveer Royals, are already back into the pavilion. Full length delivery from Alkesh. Shivam pushed it to the cover. That is the fielder. Rudradat, Sivdat, Bhavdat. आठ ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 50 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर. It is Rushil, not that. Sorry, dear. A big smile is carrying on his face. It is not that easy to identify the player sitting in the commentary box. Sometimes I need to take the support of the camera to identify the player. The par started the fresh over from the far end, full length delivery. Ajad was looking to take the advantage of the gap in the 30-yard circle on the onside. There is no one on the onside except the short fine leg. And this time he played a bit uppishly toward the cover region. There is a man in the super cover position. Pranay is the man at super cover position. (51 for 3). Both the teams are leaders of the table, first, second. And now they are much aware about the qualities of the opponent. Five men on the offside and 4 men on the onside, and out of that 4 on the onside, 3 right on the boundary line, starting from square leg, mid wicket and long on. Samip Bhai, the coach of Avirat Avengers, is giving the instructions to the captain and the fielder nearby. And coach is the best person who can identify the weakness and the strength of the opponent. A couple of wonderful deliveries from Parth. That was another good delivery. That ball turned after pitching on and around the middle leg stump, moving further away from the batsman. Beats him comprehensively. That is getting special service. That too by Faro. And this time he lofts it over the head of the man at mid-off for maximum. The mistake what he did, Parth, was he gave full length delivery to Shivam. And जैसे ही देखा कि ओवरपिच लंबाई की गेंद मिली है, शिवम की आंखें चमक उठी और लेफ्ट शॉट खेल दिया मिड ऑफ के ऊपर से 6 रन के लिए। 9 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 57 रन 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। 57 for 3 at the end of 9 overs. Pranay has been brought into the bowling attack once again from the foot court end. He has got the figure of 2 overs, 11 runs, 1 wicket. Ajad betting on 20 and Shivam betting on 10. A better delivery and Ajad played it hurriedly off the back foot, pushing back to the bowler. And there is a man, Hunter, is sitting right behind the side screen. I tried to loft it. Ball took edge of the bat and dribbled down to short leg. But Ajad will get a single. "58 for 3. A Hunter is there shooting out everyone on the field. The perfectionist. I have seen some of the snaps taken by him was having the ultimate clarity. Nipam Kachar, the Hunter. Going up the back foot and pushing it to the cover and shy on the striker and misfield at short third man. There is a backup using the football skill and they are through for cover. I think Alkesh was the man at short cover. He was very quick. The direct hit would have been very interesting. But the man at short fine leg, I think, was not quicker to back up the throw, the powerful throw from Alkesh. With that couple, total now moves on to 6-0, 60 for the loss of 3 wickets. Stepping out was looking to take a big hit, and the minute he saw that it was the Yorker one, tried to punch it, tried to dig it out, but was just outside the off stump. This time it was on the middle leg, driven to the mid-wicket. Captain right on the boundary line. Shivam got the single. That is end of the over number 10. 61 for 3. Swaraj Virwals at the halfway down at the end of 10 overs. 61 for 3. Some giants, some dignities, some owners of the franchises are enjoying the match, and I think it's a break, drinks break, and coach will take this opportunity with both the hands to have some words. Tamne apu, Jigs, tamne apu. Meanwhile, as it is drinks time, I will take opportunity to thank our sponsors. Our sponsors are A. Sridhar, Little Poppins, Mehta Elicon, MEJCPL, Plectra, Qton, Rudra TMX, Theatre for You, Umexo, Avirat Group, Dev Concrete, Minoti, Newton, Cromeni, EasyPay, Italica, Rajvi Alpines, Rajvi Status, Super City, Aquamount, Sunsport, Didisha, Juggernaut, Vivan Infra, Popular, Greenhouse, MAP, Sun Ceramic, Parsonat Corporation, Asta Real Infra, and Pleasure Trip. I once again thank our all sponsors for sponsoring this tournament. So Parth will continue from the far end. Shivam is the man on strike. Better delivery, but played it beautifully to the short wicket. Parth himself ran to the mid-wicket, picks up, but Shivam had enough time to go for the single. Shivam moves on to 14. Mohammad on 21. Try to play to the mid-on. Was not from the middle of the bat. Went to mid-wicket. Sachin is a fielder. So single to Ejaj. He moves into 22 of 25 deliveries and total moves into 63. 63 for the loss of 3 wickets. Balls him! My goodness! I was just about to talk about the aggression and the field set, because on that particular delivery Parth had a slip to confuse the batsman, and then he bowled the Yorker and delivery. When you are having a slip, you have the mindset that that ball will pitch either on and around the off and middle, will go further away from the batsman. So we'll have to be careful that that ball should not be carried to the slip corner. But instead of that, it's an intelligent piece of bowling from Parth, having a slip to confuse the batsman and bowling a Yorker. Lovely, intelligent piece of bowling by Parth. That was the 4th wicket of Raji Royals, 63 for 4. So the good conference with the coach brings some good result. Samip Bhai was there during the drinks break. The next batsman joining Ejaj is Niro, the man with the wristband. That reminds me that excellent catch he had taken right on the boundary line. Shot of land delivery up into the air, and that catch should have been taken. Oh no! That was the wicket with a big price tag. I'm sure coach will not be happy, captain will not be happy. You know the importance of that wicket. Nirav is the kind of a man, one-man army. who can anytime turn the table in their favor. Watching him going back on the first delivery. But that was not the catch. Catch was stopped. Ajaz played a left-hand shot right on the side screen. On the onside, Alkesh jump, but was out of his reach. With the 6 total now moves on to 71 for 4. So some tips from the coach were very important during the drinks break. First they got the Shivam, then they almost had the Nirav. Very, very eventful over from Parth. At the end of 11 over 71 for 4. Ajad betting on 28 of 27 deliveries. He is just like holding the court for the team, keeping the one end intact. But unfortunately, his partners is leaving him one by one, and Avirat is getting the wickets at regular intervals. Changing bowling for the foot court end. Alkesh will start the fresh over. Nirav is the man on strike. Allowed appeal and has been given. So that was full end delivery. Loud appeal for LBW and was given LBW. So Danger Man is gone. Wicket number 5, 71 for 5. Nirav is the man who can play the 6 to any kind of delivery which can bowl outside the leg stump. And now I think the coach Samir Bhai have a deep breath that the man who had the chance didn't cost them too much. $71 for 5. So now Ajaz will have to play with some more responsibility. Pranav is the next batsman joining Ajaz. Samir Bhai is having his hands on his moustache. Rising delivery, straight to the man at square leg. Nicely pick up on the first bounce by Pranay. But before that, Pranav was through for the single. 72 for 5. Stepping out and up into the air, and dub was just short of the commentary box, and so maximum for Azaj, 78 for 5. So Azaj already have got a couple of boundaries and couple of sixes, betting on 34. Was looking for single by just pushing to this silly mid on, but Alkes was very quick on his follow through. The best thing for Azad is that the retirement score is 50 and not 35, 20 over qualifier. Stepping at a draw, he lost his wicket. He was the man, he was the kind of Dravid who was holding the court for the Rajvi Royals. One can say that is really a very big blow. Though he was scoring just a run a ball, but till the time he was intact on a one end, the other batsmen had some chance to free their shoulders. Now Rajvi Royals is in real trouble. 78 for 6. And the next batsman is Utsav. Another full length delivery, and Utsav played beautifully, just giving the respect, pushing it back to the bowler. That is the end of the over number 12. 78 for 6. So the presence of the coach on the field, tips from the coach who is having a tons of experience, and he knows how to find out the weakness and strength of the opponent, is bringing good fruits for the team of Virat. Pragnesh started the fresh over. On the first ball outside the off stump, Pranav played it towards the point region. That pick up on the first bounce. White signal from the umpire. Total moves on to 79 for 6. This time full land delivery. Plugged to Adi Midicat. Arpan is the man at Midicat and Sachin is at deep square leg. Yorker just pushing it to cover to Rushil. That was of the edge of the bat and a diving stop by. Oh! That tried to shoot out on the striker end. Very good backup. Excellent stop by Alkes. That definitely would have been a boundary. Even Kahana had no chance to stop it because that was of the edge of the bat and that was quicker one. That was a bouncer kind of a delivery rising from the shot of length. Pranav was looking for the uppercut. There is no one in the sweeper position toward the point region. Bowler's back push. That is end of the over number 13. 81 for 6. Pranay now is ready to bowl the last over of his quota, over number 4 from the food court end. Service that has been up into the air and Alkesh decided to play safely. That was quicker one. Pranav was looking to play toward the onside. 82 for 6. Swing and a miss by Pranav. Cross bat lofted. Shot played by Pranav to the mid-on. Parth picks up on the second bounce. Was about to shy, but then he decided not to throw. With a single, total moves on to 83 for 6. Flick of the toss to the backward skull leg. Single to Utsav. Utsav moves on to 3. Pranav betting on 3. 84 for 6. 14th over in progress. This time is driven to mid-wicket, captain right on the boundary line, Shivang. So single for Pranav. Pranav moves on to 4. And total moves on to 85 for 6 at the end of 14 overs. So 14 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 85 रन 6 विकेट के नुकसान पर. So current run rate is around 6 runs per over. The catch has been taken. The catch has been taken at this square leg, but no ball signal from the umpire. My goodness. What a luck. Free hit. But the batsmen are changed, so captain can set up the field for the free hit. But Pranav definitely has got a good luck. And that is gone for maximum, and that ball hit the board of Avirat Avengers, showing Shivang. And उत्सव ने उस गेंद को बिल्कुल अविरत के बोर्ड के ऊपर दे मारा. With a 6. Nicely played, just using the... Oh, he's looking for the single. Both the batsmen were almost on the same end. But the throw from the short fine leg was on the wrong end. Leg by signal from the umpire. .94 for 6. Driven to mid-off. Rushil was very quick, but couldn't restrict a batsman to go for the single. 15th over in progress. 95 for 6. Oh, that is up into the air, and catch has been taken. Utsav was looking to play toward the final leg region. Ball took edge of the bat, rather it was of the blade of the bat. Was up into the air toward the silly mid-on. And Pragnesh was very quick in the follow-through. Pick up an easy catch, though he had some interruption in the form of the non-striker batsman Pranav. But he was having his eye on the ball. So well judged catch. Very good catch taken by Pragnesh. Wicket number 7 tumbled. 95 for 7. Rajvi Royals. After put into bat by Shivang, the captain of Avirit Avengers. And Avirat have got the record that they are good chasing masters. Swing in a miss by Pranav. Again a swing, but ball took bottom edge of the bat. Travelled only up to silly point or silly mid-off. That is end of the over number 15. 95 for 7. Rajvi Royals. And like Samip, I had some instructions for his teammates. Jigis, the new batsman, is also having a word with his partner. Jigis is a nice all-rounder, is a left-handed batsman. He has played some little cameos. He is a very good left-arm pace bowler. And not only that, he is good with the bat, good with the ball. He is a very good wicket keeper. So, genuine all-rounder, difficult to find. Pass continues from the foot court end. Jiggies tried to play a lofted sweep on the very first delivery he faced. Looking for the counter attack, I think. A reverse shot effectively played by Jiggies for 4 runs. Lovely shot. And that boundary brings the total to 9 for 7. Swing and a miss, appeal for the stumping. That was a bit quicker one. Rising delivery from Parth. And that ball turned, and again Pragnesh tried for stumping, but this time he himself denied that batsman was well in crease. Score till remains on 99 for 7. We are in over number 16. This time it drives, but straight to the bowler. Good piece of fielding of his own bowling by Parth. That ends over number 16. 99 for 7. So captain brought himself into the bowling attack from the far end, Shivang. And Pranav is the man on strike. And Rajveer Royals is just 1 run away from the magic figure of 100. On board, 99 for 7. Lofted shot, this time with success. A jump from Parth, I think, at long on. But that was much over his head. So that 6 brings 100 up for the team. 105 for 7. That was another one, but straight to the tree. So Pranav will get only a couple. A couple of quick words from the wicketkeeper to captain. 107 for 7. And that was of the edge of the bat, and Pranav raises his finger before the umpire raises his finger. So word from the wicketkeeper that he is able to connect the full length delivery beautifully. So ball him short of length deliveries, and that worked. One of 7 for 8, Rajveer Royals. The next batsman is Parth. So Captain Shivang got another success in his new spell. Wow, what a great piece of fielding by Pranay. stopping the ball only a few inches inside the boundary line. Well back up by that. So with that single, total now moves on to 109 for 8. Seventeenth over in progress. Last ball to go from Sivang. Last ball of his quota. Short of land delivery and straight to the hands of the dart. Whoa! My goodness! That was a very similar shot played by Parth. And Nirav, I think, played earlier. That was the straightforward catch for Shivang on the mid wicket when he was dropped. But this time that pick up with both the hands. One 0949. "17 overs gone. Rajveer rules after put into bat by Shivang, the captain of Avirat Avengers. 109 for 9. The team who was capable to score 150 couple of times in 15 overs. The expectation from the supporters were almost 200. But they are 109 for 9. Alkesh started the fresh over. There was a loud appeal for the wicketkeeper and some word from the batsman Jigis. Man with sharp brownish eyes like Hawkeyes. He is a stylish batsman. Better delivery, short of land delivery. Hurriedly played up the back foot, pushing it back to the bowler Jigish. This time he drives toward mid-on. Will get only a single. No ball signal. No ball signal from the umpire. So the last man, the last warrior will get the chance to have a free hit. Hiral. Hiral came to play at number 11. 1-1-1. The Nelson score on the board. And Shepherd in action. So the number 11 batsman Hiral couldn't take the advantage of that free hit. Try to flick it. Ball is going toward the mid-on. Leg by signal from the umpire. Pranay came all the way from the deep mid-wicket. Good delivery. Beating the batsman all ends. Jiggies was a half cock forward for that sort of flat delivery. The wonderful thing is that most of the prestrators are having a full concentration on the ground. That is another probing delivery from Alkesh. That is end of the over number 18. 1-1-2 for 9. So the penalty met over number 19. Parth is ready to bowl from the far end. Bowls him. That's it. Parth got the wicket on the very first delivery of the over number 19, and Rajveer Royals all out for 1-1-2. 1-1-3 is the target, and will Avirat Avengers be able to break the jinx of the unbeaten wins of Rajveer Royals? In the league matches, Avirat have already tested a defeat from the Rajveer itself, and now they have got a chance to take the revenge. 1-1-3 is the target. And meantime, during the innings break, once again I would like to thank our sponsors, A. Sridhar, Little Poppins, Mehta Alicon, MEJCPL, Plectra, Qtron, Rudra TMX, Theatre for You, Umixo, Avirat Group, Dev Concrete, Minotti, Newton, Cromini, EasyPay, Italica, Rajvi Alpines, Rajvi Status, Super City, Aguamount, Sun Sports, Didisha, Juggernaut, Vivan Infra, Popular, Greenhouse, MAP, Sunheart Ceramic, Parsonat Corporation, Asta Real Infra, and Pleasure Trip. Thank you once again. Thanks, sponsors.
So, while we are in the innings break, I would like to announce that at 8 o'clock we have Olive Parshvanath Republic playing versus the HBK Warriors at Juggernaut Arena, Thaltej. And at 9 p.m. we have Aurora FC playing SK United. Alap Bhai is wearing track pants. Is he going to play a match? Alap Bhai? Right. Side, right. Vikram Bhai is also there watching the game today. Vikram Bhai. Hello. Krinesh Bhai. Krinesh Bhai. Left. बस. पाछा आया. थोड़ा zoom out कर. So Shekhar Bhai has given some advice to Rajvi Royals. हेलो. हेलो. ये तो एम उत्सव भाई आया फील्डिंग में. उत्सव भाई आया कि नहीं फील्डिंग में. हाय ऋषभ भाई हाय. So the fielders of Rajvi Royals are in the ground. शेखर भाई वो रोज आठ. So the fielders of Rajvi Royals are now in the field. Dhruv Mama, good luck. Dhruv Mama, you have to bowl like you have bowled the entire series. The records say that Dhruv Patel is the most valuable player until now. Alap Bhai standing near the geysers. Yes, now you can hear me. Sanket Bhai, Ashish Bhai, Rushabh Bhai, hi. Yes. How are you all enjoying? Okay.
Bhavdat Patel is the star player of Avirat Avengers. And Sampabai. Sampabai is praising Bhavdat Bhai for the catch he took on deep mid wicket. Yes. So again, just a reminder that at 8 o'clock we have Olive Parshvanath Republic versus HBK Warriors at Juggernaut Arena, Thaltej. So Rushabh Bhai's team will be playing at 8 o'clock. I think he will be watching Facebook Live. Kinjal Bhai is not happy that he is not in the 11 today. You played good yesterday. Yes. Okay. So I would request the officials to take the field. Utsav bhai, Majama. Nice. And I would request the batsman of Avirat Avenger to come down to the pitch as well. So Shivang Patel, I believe, will be the opening batsman, as has been the case for the entire season. Let us see who accompanies Shivang Bhai. Both the coach Shambhu Bhai and Sampa Bhai are discussing what went right and what went wrong. So Shivang is on strike. Jigish Bhai is placing the field. He had some fever couple of days ago. I think he's not well today as well, but still fighting for the team. Parth is on strike. Okay. So Dhruv Bhai from the food court end, left arm over the wicket. Defended nicely. So the target is 113 of 20 overs. That is less than a run a ball. Oh, and a drop. Dhruv created a chance. It was chipped and Shivang tried to check the shot at the last moment. Straight into the hands of Dhruv and popped out. In and out. That was a golden chance to put pressure. The wicket is not easy to bat on. Tried to go for a quick single, denied by the non-striker. So the score still remains on 0. Oh, came out a bit. Excellent delivery. Generating a lot of pace from only 3 steps. Dhruba is looking fit. He's done a lot of workout. And defended nicely towards backward point. So starts off with a maiden. At the end of 1 over, no runs. Straight to long, short, mid off in fact. Fielded by Somil. Jigish by left arm over. Driven again and tried for a quick single, shy at the stumps, missing it completely. Nicely responded by Shivam, and Parth was always confident he would reach there. So a nice single stolen from the mid-off region, and a slight shuffle in the field for Shivang. He's a very good batsman on the offside. He cuts very well as well. And that was an edge. Running down to the third man region for a boundary between the floating slip and the wicket keeper. So Shivang getting off the mark with the boundary. Jigish Bhai was wanting for a bit of more effort from the fielders, the keeper and the first slip. But a very good delivery nevertheless. Driven and excellent running. He was well inside the crease before even the throw could reach the keeper. So Shivang and Parth responding very well to each other's call, and now they have stolen a couple of runs from the same region. Parth is on strike to Jigish Bhai now. Slower delivery, trying to square cut, and oh, again shy at the stumps. Fielders of Rajveer Royals just not hitting the stumps directly. If it was a direct hit, Parth might have been run out. Tried to square cut, but Utsav fielding very nice. So at the end of 2 overs, it is 7 without loss. So a relatively disciplined start by Rajveer Royals as well, with a very good over from Dhruv, backed up nicely by Jigish Bhai. Just a boundary of the edge. Nice flick of the wrist for a single at the mid-wicket region. Shivang back on strike. So the first runs of Dhruv's over. Swing and a miss. Short pit delivery and just on the left of the square leg fielder was a half chance, and that's a boundary for Shivang. When you're defending a small total, you need to do a better effort than this. Dhruv just erring in line, bowling a little shorter ball at the leg stump. Shivang nicely capitalizing on it. And that's bread and butter for Shivang. Square cut. You cannot bowl short and wide to Shivang. He will keep doing this the entire day. He is extremely strong at square cutting that ball. So doing a bit of a ritual. Short of a length just helped it away. He feels he has missed it. It was a ball to be hit. So at the end of 3 overs, 16 without loss. It's a good and a cautious start by Everett Avengers. If Rajvi Royals are not able to pick up quick wickets, the game might get over pretty fast. And what a strong cut off the back foot. It was not a bad delivery, but excellently played by Parth, piercing the field and just front of square. That's a boundary. Parth is an extremely talented kid. And this time over the head of extra cover. A little short pitch, rocked on the back foot, and a boundary at the extra cover, and that makes it 2 in a row. So the runs now coming pretty easily after the tight overs initially, and now we see extra cover going to the boundary. That is deep extra cover now. A short pit delivery again, and that is pulled for a boundary between the tree and the pole. Excellent placement. That's the hat-trick of boundaries. And that's just a single. Shivang on strike, doing his famous ritual. Nicely defended. Shivang knows that they have the runs they require for this over. He is an experienced campaigner, defending it nicely. And defending it. At end of 4 overs, it is 29 for no loss.
What a lovely shot from Parth. That was full and delivery on the middle leg stump and just swept it away toward the deep square leg for boundary. 33 without loss, Avengers. Better delivery this time. Bowler's back push by Parth.
And what a pickup shot to the deep mid wicket for a 6. He's judging the ball way before even it is delivered, picking up the line perfectly. So 2 back-to-back beauties by Parth. So Olive Parshvanath Republic have scored a goal already. Rightly sent back by Shivang. The adrenaline is pumping in Parth right now. So the right call by Shivang to just stay there. Left, and that's a wide. And that is another pick up shot for a 6. And it made a beautiful sound of the bat as well. At the end of 5 overs, it is 4-6 without loss. Over. So the news is that Olive Parshvanath Republic have scored 2 goals in 12 minutes against HBK Warriors. Because one of the key players of HBK Warriors has been picked up in the transfer by Ganesh Lions. Nice cover drive by Shivam, trusting the bounce in the wicket, taking a single, going off strike, letting Parth do what he is doing. Parth was watching the ball, so he took off late for that single. Maybe he was waiting for the ball to hit the tree. So just a single. Nice cover drive in the same region by Shivang. Shivang playing beautifully. So both the batsmen are rising to the occasion and playing absolutely no rash shots. I hope I don't curse. the sweet flow. And that's the commentator's curse. The moment I say they don't play rash shots, here's one from Parth. Mid on, fielded by mid on. Hiral is the fielder. Shot put delivery, took the top edge and runs out of the boundary. The pace was enough to carry on that delivery outside the boundary. 50 up for Avirat Avengers. So at the end of 6 overs, 53 without loss. Sandeep Bhai is informing the dugout that let us hit good shots and finish the match early. So the loser of the game today will be playing again tomorrow with the winner of the next game. The game after this is the eliminator between Ganesh Lions and Venus Adesh. A discussion between Shivam, Dhruv, Nirav, Utsav. So who's the new bowler? Parth? Okay, Parth, yeah, saw that. So Parth will be starting a fresh over from the food court end. Saumil on long on. Hiral at the mid wicket. Going back again. So just the 4 fielders inside the circle. Pitched in short, tucked it by the hips for a single by Shivang. So Shivang playing by the field, taking no risk, and so should not he. They already have a lot of runs on board. And quick delivery flicked at the short fine leg, nicely fielded. And that's a boundary, just short of the ropes. Excellent shot between the long on and deep mid wicket. And we have seen this pickup shot with amazing perfection from Parth. So Parth is on 41 of 20 deliveries. Shot put delivery again, and Hiral fields it this time for a single. So a lot of people watching the game today. It's a big match. Oh, I think I think there was an inside edge and a quick single from Shivang. The fielder was on the 30-yard circle. Just took a little bit of time to field it. So again, Parth on strike. And as rightly predicted by my fellow commentator that this ball would go out of the park, Parth obliges with a mid-wicket 6. So with that 6, Parth is too short of 50. At the end of 7 overs, it is 66 for the loss of no wickets. Dhruv Bhai is stretching. He's doing some exercises, keeping himself fit, planning to climb Mount Everest sometime this year. Pranav has been introduced into the bowling attack. A little confusion over field setup. Oh, I don't see Jigish Bhai on the field. He's there? Okay. Yo, he's not keeping. Jigish Bhai on silly mid-on. There is no one on the square leg region and just a placement. Shivang placing the ball to the field in an excellent boundary. There was absolutely no one and the bowler must have thought of bowling it on the off stump. Nice boundary. So that was a bonus boundary. And a fast run. A little bit of fumble. Shivang giving very good company to Parth. Playing very nicely. So Parth is on the verge of retirement. Playing on 48. Parth will surely look for a pickup 6. Oh, and that's bold. A little bit of anticlimax. Parth looking for that sixer. The thought was right. Just too short of a half century. But I think Parth has done his job. He has ensured that the small target will be achieved easily. and getting a big ovation from his teammates. This little innings of 48 from Parth has mostly ensured a seat in the finals for Avirat. And Pragnesh is, I think, the next batsman. So Avirat Avengers taking no chances and sending their best batsman out at one down. They want to ensure that they get this win and take a seat into the finals, which is, I think, only 42 runs away with almost 12 overs in their hand.
So now we have got the left and right hand combination of the crease. 71 for 1. First delivery, bowler's back drive, good piece of fielding on the follow through by Pranav. Rising delivery, going off the back foot, just pushing it to the coverage, and Jiggies was very quick on the ball. No question of any run. This time flicked to Adi. Vadish Midon will get the single. That is end of the over number 8. 72 for the loss of 1 wicket. So initially when the chase was started by Avirat Avengers, the required run rate was just above 5. But presently the current run rate is 9 per over. So there is no need to take any big risk. So far the way the top order perform for Avirat Avengers, it should be just like a knife through cake or knife through butter for them if they can control their nerves. Just to keep on rotating strike for singles and doubles. Even if you are getting 4 singles per over, you definitely are going to get a couple of loose deliveries in every first or the second over. So now if you are playing with the average of around 6, that is good enough for the Avirat. They need just 41 runs of 72 deliveries. Shivang betting on 22. It is, I think, it should be easy for him to carry his bat through on the one end and let the other batsmen speak their willow. Dhruv will start the fresh over from the foot court end. Pragnesh betting on 1 is on strike. Flick of the wrist to Adi. Backwards for leg. Pranav came all the way from the deep mid wicket. Single to Pragnesh. He moves into 2 and total moves into 73. Again, Captain Chigis is looking for some change in the field. The man who was actually mid-on is been asked to come to the gully region. Now they got 5-4 field, 5 on the offside, 4 on the onside. And this time he drives to the cover region. Niro is taking it very easily. Though just a single. And with a single total moves on to 74 for 1. Again, by just pushing into the short coverage, and they are through for the single. $75 for 1. Flick of the toss to the mid wicket. Jignes picks up. Single to captain. He moves on to 24. 76 for 1. This time try to flick it a little bit, fumble at short final leg, and they are through for the quick single. Good call from the captain. Driven to cover, will get the single, and that is exactly what I was talking about. No need to take any extra risk. They got all singles on 6 deliveries. 78 for 1. That is the kind of a slow poison for the opponents if you are milking singles and wait for the loose delivery. 6 singles is really, I must say that it's kind of intelligent batting when you are already running with the current run rate of 8 or 8 plus. You will have a couple of loose deliveries, if not in this over, then in the next over. So no need to do any kind of harakiri. That is the word used for suicide in Japan. Manan Pranav continues from the far end. Driven to the silly bid on straight to the captain Chigis. No question of any run. Oh, that's bold. He was off the back foot, played hurriedly, and ball was through the gap between bat and pad. And that was the second success for Rajvi Royals, important one. And second success for Pranav. The surprise is the captain. I request the spectators and supporters, some snacks like bhajia and paratha and other things are ready on the other end near the dais, so you can go and enjoy the food. For all the supporters and spectators we have got over here, can Suprana, we have got totally different field for the new batsman Arpan. Pragnes was almost halfway down for the single, and I think it is Utsu was very quick on the ball at point region. Cyril. Another Yorker from Pranav. He is very good at bowling Yorker land deliveries, and he is very consistent about that. That was another one, and this time Pragnes is very quick. So Chikis was very quick on the ball, and rightly Pranav duck to let him throw on the non-striker and to take the risk, because the total on the board is not that big. It is easy to chase. Last ball to go. So now they required more dot balls and wickets too if they want to come back into the game. Let the weak batsman be on strike, deliver more dot balls, let them frustrate when they are not being able to rotate the strike, should be the idea. Another lovely full length delivery. Was a chance, direct hit, and they are asking for it. So that is the end of the over number 10. 80 for the loss of 2 wickets. 10 ओवर की समाप्ति पर स्कोर है 80 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर, यानी कि रनों की रफ्तार इस वक्त प्रति ओवर चल रही है 8 रन. प्रणव ball beautifully, some excellent overs. He has conceded only 8 runs of his 2 overs, and he is the only successful bowler for the Rajvi Royals so far. Picks up 2 wickets. Parth is ready to bowl the next over from the foot court end. Pragnes is the man on strike. 33 require of 60 deliveries. That means required run rate is around 3.5 per over, less than 4. .3 to be exact. They have scored 80 of 10 overs and they required only 33 of 10 overs. So now they have got all the time to play a teasing game. Just by pushing it to the cover region, they are again very quick through the single. So single for Pragnesh and now Arpan is on strike. Driven to mid on, straight to Sawmill. Clean pickup. So Arpan got the single. 82 for 2. Big weight from Pragnesh. Driven straight to Hiral at silly mid off. Again 3-1 to Hiral. I have got 3 men on the offside apart from the man at gully, halfway to 30-yard circle. Flick. That was off the edge of the bat and was straight to the bowler. Parth fields on the follow through. That is end of the over number 11. 82 for 2 at the end of 11 overs. 11 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद अविरत एवेंजर्स 82 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। लक्ष्य है 113 रनों का। Pranav, the Yorker man, is ready with his third over from the far end. He is right on target. Bullseye. Perfect Yorker. I think he will be able to bowl 6 Yorkers if he has been asked to do that. That was another one. Oh, he was looking for the single. But through was a bit slow. And Pragnesh was quick to get back into the crease. This time it has been driven into the gap between point and cover. Hiral and Ajaj. Ajaj dived to stop it, but couldn't restrict one of the batsmen to go through for single. That was of the edge of the bat, triple down to gully region. The lusty hitting from Parth made the life easy for the rest of the batsmen. 6 boundaries and 3 sixes. Adventurous shot attempted by Pragnesh without any success. That is through the legs of the captain Chigis, and they are running for second because there was no one in the non-striker, and Pranav took some time to get back. So excellent running between the wicket by Pragnesh and Arpan. Where it should have been a dot ball, they got the couple. With that couple, total now moves on to 85 for 2 at the end of 12 overs. 12 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 85 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। लक्ष्य 113 रनों का। Flick of the wrist, just on the left of the man at square leg. They are through for the first run very quickly. Very good backup by Pranav. Now just 27 required of 47 deliveries. Thank you. Bowler's back push by Pragnesh. White signal from the umpire. White outside the off stump. 87 for 2. That was up into the air and no one really tried for that. That catch should have been taken in the gully region. That was of the shoulder of the bat. Dhruv is the man at gully, I think, and Jignesh is at point. And this time he drives with some power toward the mid-wicket. Nero is man who is very quick. Pragnes had to sprint, though that throw was right from the boundary line, but that was powerful throw. He has got the injury on his right hand. Nero is definitely an excellent fielder. Wow, what a wonderful fielding by Jignesh in the slip cordon. That ball turned out the pitching and got the prize from the captain for that shot of fielding from Jignesh. Played softly toward the backwards leg. Got the single. That is end of the over number 13. 13 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 89 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर. 89 for 2 at the end of 13 overs. And captain have decided to finish the quota of Pranav, who is bowling with excellent accuracy and who is the only successful bowler so far for Rajvi Royals. The only 2 wickets have fallen for Avirat, that is both the openers Parth and Shivang, and he got both of them bowled out. This time Arpan drives it to mid-on for single. Driven ball hitting the stumps of the non-striker end, but they are through for the single. The next match is between Ganesh Lions and Venus Ades. Driven misfield. Pragnes was looking for the single on the misfield. Samil from mid-off were very quick on the ball and rightly sent back by Arpan. So captain of Supreme Rulers is enjoying breakfast. Anish. Tried to drive it, ball took edge of the bat and traveling down to fine leg region. So Arpan got another single and total moves on to 92. 21 required of 38 deliveries. Tried to play on the onside ball, went toward the cover point region. Hiral and Dhruv were the fielders in the same position. That is end of the over. The last one was leg by. The last one was leg by signal from the umpire, and total moves on to 94 for 2 at the end of 14 overs. So that comes the end of an excellent spell from Pranav. 4 overs, 2 for 15. And now just 19 runs required in 6 overs. 30 deliveries and 19 runs. बाकी बचे 6 ओवर में 19 रन चाहिए जीत के लिए. Hero started the fresh over from the foot court end and started with a dot ball. Cross bat lofted shot toward the onside, not with the power. That ball came on the higher part, upper part of the bat. He was eyeing toward the big vacant area on the onside. No one was on the sweeper position. This time Pragnesh flicked it to Vaidisha mid-on. Arpan drives straight to the bowler. This time it has been driven toward the mid-on. Saumil is the man right on the boundary line. So that is the end of the over number 15, 97 for 2. Viswajit, can you tell me when we had the last boundary? At least I think 4 overs back. वो लाभो खर्च हो रहा है. Lovely shot from Arpan, and that has gone for 6. I was just asking my colleague scorer Viswajit when we had the last boundary or 6, because it was very easy going for the 2 batsmen on the crease of Avirat. They were cruising towards the victory very easily. So 6 of the first delivery of Parth. Very quickly Arpan moves on to 15. Before that he had all the singles. 103 for 2. Ball. भाई जूनो નથી કે ચાલશે ને નવો આવી ગયો. That was wide outside the leg stump. 104 for 2. Now just 9 runs required of 29 deliveries. Beautifully played, just guiding into the gap toward the third man. There is no one in the sweeper position or even at slip cordon or even at gully. Apart from wicket-keeper, there was directly point. So big vacant area and Arpan took the advantage. Now captain is asking Hiral to come to the slip cordon. 108 for 2. Now just 5 runs required to win for Avirat. That was lovely delivery and a little bit fumbled by the captain wicket-keeper, and they are through for the single. By signal from the umpire. Now Avirat is just one shot away from the victory. 4 runs required to win. 109 for 2. A winning stroke, he wanted to play. Of course, that was short of land delivery from Parth, but Pragnesh failed to connect it. And this time, oh wow, my goodness, what a catch taken by Jignesh at mid-wicket. That was with a lot of power. He wanted to end the match with a single shot. But that was brilliantly caught at short mid-wicket by Jignesh. So, after Pranav, Parth is the first fellow who tested the success. And Alkesh is now happy that he will get the chance to score the winning run. Just pushing toward the bowler. Alkesh initially was looking for single. Wait was the call from his partner Arpan. That is end of the over number 16. 4 overs to go. 4 runs needed. 7 wickets in hand. Hitter started the fresh over and that's it. A lovely shot from Arpan was through the hands of the man at short mid on. And with that boundary, the reach on 113, exactly the figure they required to win on 16.1 overs. So, Avirat Avengers got this sweet revenge. I request Mr. Sekhar Patel, the chairman of Credai. I request Mr. Sekhar Patel, the chairman of Credai, to come to the dais for the presentation of player of the match. I also would request both the team members to be present at the time of presentation. The chairman of Credai, Mr. Sekhar Patel, requesting you to come to the dais. Credai Gujarat. The chairman of Credai Gujarat, Mr. Sekhar Patel, will present the man of the match prize, and I request both the team members to be there near the dais. And the player of the match is the man who picked up 2 wickets for 21 runs and had 6 boundaries and 3 sixes, 48 runs. Parth Chaudhary. 2 for 21, 6 boundaries and 3 sixes, 48 runs to his Betty. The man of the match or the player of the match, Parth, will be facilitated by the chairman of Gujarat Credai, Mr. Sekhar Patel.
पार्थ भाई प्लीज તમે ડાયસ પર આવી જાઓ ડાયસ પર